All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to another live stream. Let's get this going here. We got personal rewards, CBC, happening right now. And we are up against Farbstuff's team. So they're a pretty strong team, clan. So let's see what we're up against right now. It's about 3 hours in. Pretty even so far. Hey, good morning, man. Good morning. Make sure you grab your personal quests, or make sure you guys grab your quests. Where is the quest? Let's see here. Yes, clan quest. Make sure you guys grab your clan quest. I forget this all the time, but usually lines up with CVC, so that's how I remember. So make sure you grab it. I guess we'll take the ice golem one. Can finish this off in one run. It's not too bad. The 4 trials. I don't know. The trial ones are a little bit tough. I don't like to think about the trials too much. Increased defense and tag team. Sure, we can do this one, I think. We got lots of increased defense. And the last one will be, sure, this one. Let's check out the shop here. Nothing really crazy. I mean, rank charms. Sure. And then medallions, that's it. And then energy. Yeah, not really super nice ones. All right. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Don. It is the morning. Setting up my alt account. We can play 2 at the same time. All right. Everything's okay. All right. Let's check out the blessings. Can't really buy anything recently. Don't really have the resources to. Okay. Okay. Just run this for a second here. And we're going to be doing tag team. Yep. How are you guys doing today? Afternoon? Afternoon. Good afternoon, UK. Yeah. It's 4:30 in the morning for me, so that's why it's called Rise and Grind. Usually get up pretty early. That's commitment. Yeah, it's I don't really have much time. I don't really have much time in the day, I guess, for to do everything. So kind of have to carve out time, right? So I get up early before the family gets up, and then before I go to work. So gotta do what you gotta do. I'm West Coast, yeah. West Coast, North America time, so Pacific Standard Time. Not California, but I'm in the same time zone. There hasn't been a Deck of Fate for a guaranteed champion in a minute. Do you think one is coming soon? Been saving for 4 months. What was the last one? The last one was Basim, right? The last one was Basim, I think in February. I mean, yeah, probably one coming soon. Hard to say which one. Hard to say which one. They're not just gonna just give them away for free. They want to put them like strategically, I think, just to make us spend the most possible spend. Ooh, Sacred Shard. Being pretty lucky on this account for the Sacred Shards. Oh man, this one's almost like a decent piece. If it had speed somewhere. I rolled like shit, but if it had speed somewhere, that would have been nice. Anyways, pretty good clan boss haul. People are saying a collab's coming like this week, but that seems total BS. There's definitely no collab coming this week. Oh, I got a secret shard on my alt account on nightmare difficulty. That's really hard. EST 7 a.m. Yeah, that's a little bit more reasonable. Yeah, 7 a.m. more reasonable. 4 a.m. not so reasonable. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Collab after this fusion. That's what people were saying after the previous fusion. Collab after the previous fusion. And now we have a fusion announced and no collab announced. So, I mean, it's possible a collab still happens actually, because last time they didn't tell the content creators until like a day or two. Like we only had like a day or two. We didn't have any time to prep or anything. So they didn't tell us in advance last time. They told the other content creators and then they leaked it out. So same thing with the turtles. They didn't tell us about the turtles until we had like maybe like a day or two. So it's possible. It's possible a collab starts next week. Or even this week. Who knows? Or even this week. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, good morning, Pappy. Good morning. Yeah, hopefully everybody's CVC is going okay. Alt account. Alt account is a pretty. I think we have a walk this time on CVC. That's pretty nice. Main account. I don't know. Farbstyle clan. I don't know how crazy they're gonna go, but Mortal Kombat in theaters May 8th. What is it right now? It's May 5th. I don't know. I mean, I could be honest and say we have no news bits today. We have no news bits today, so that's one less day. I only got your Mikage. Nice, congrats. Hey, Silax, how are you? Good morning. Congratulations on that Mikage. Congratulations. All right. Make sure you guys pull your Empress souls during CBC. That's an easy 30,000 points. I think I'm almost there. I need to finish off this Dungeon Diver. Almost finished. No, I don't think so. I don't know anything. Like I said, people are expecting a collab. I don't know. They were expecting a collab this week because of Mortal Kombat, but I don't know anything. Like truthfully, I don't know anything. But that doesn't mean that other people don't know something. And that doesn't mean that it can't just pop up. Because I think the last two collabs, like the Assassins and the Ninja Turtles, like we didn't know until like 2 days before it launched. But yeah, I was mentioning like the other content creators that Plarium like Plarium sponsors, they might know because their agency might know, like, you know what I mean, like the agency that represents the other content creators that are sponsored by Plarium, they might have like some inside info, and then they tell their content creators. So, you know, the official content creators that don't get paid by Plarium, we don't know anything. So we don't know anything, and we were the last to know, the last couple of collabs. So it's kind of like, okay, it's funny. It's like if something gets leaked, we're not allowed to talk about it either. So it's like, okay, so like was it the actually both collabs were leaked, right? Ninja Turtles was leaked. Ninja Turtle was leaked, and then Ezio was leaked too. Ezio was leaked as the free login champion, and then that was leaked too. So I don't know. Mavara Palace combo is so crazy. I wish I had Palace, but I don't. I don't have Ninja, but we'll try it with my Yuki Masa everywhere. I think it's good. Yuki Masa with Mikage? Yeah, could be okay. Yuki Masa is a nice A1, the block actives, the AoE block actives, I think. It's a nice A1. You went from 70K on Clan Boss today, and I tried it in 190K. Okay, very nice. 70 million, I guess, and then 190 million? Yeah. No doubt when I was in it, they didn't really provide much info about news. Okay. Who are these CC sponsored by Plarium? You can kind of tell who they are. They usually have their own promo link. That, you guys know what I'm talking about, the promo links, when you start brand new accounts. That's usually like a sponsored content creator. And then sometimes um sometimes it's somebody that's sponsored and they have like other agreements with Plarium to like get codes. So like for example, like the Game Leap guys, I believe Cobb is the boss. So he works with Plarium, and then he has like a team of content creators that moves, creator codes. I don't know how the pay structure works, but I'm pretty sure like he gets paid. But the other content creators might not get paid. Like, and then they get paid with like other resources, like editing, thumbnails, or whatever, other resources. But they make their money. Like they make like I don't know how their contract works because it's probably different for everybody. But they probably make like monthly monies, and then they make monies off of people that download off the link. Makes sense, right? Did I lose to this? Damn it. KK's millions, yeah. Going for 500K badge today, pulled 6-star Lazarus Soul, don't have champion, 60K points. Nice. There's a 500K point badge? I don't remember. Or does 500K mean 5 million? What's your most wanted champion? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I I don't like to hope and dream like that. There's some really nice champs. Like there's some nice champs. Mythical champions would be nice. Um, Cobb's a cool guy. I don't know Cobb personally. Never spoke to him, so seems like a fine guy. Armor Gear is my most wanted. I'm not too sure who would be my most wanted. I think it's gotta be a mythical, right? Probably gonna be Sabriel. Sabriel's gotta be one of the best. I would say she's probably the best. She's a damage dealer with the lockout. Lockouts just seem like they're here to stay. Even though Plarium tried to kill lockouts with mythical champions, it didn't happen. The lockouts are gonna be here to stay. Mercurial is gonna be here to stay. So, and she's really good against both. So I think yeah, having that kind of champion would be really, really strong. You'll take any mythical. No, you don't want any mythical. You don't want any mythical. You don't want like a dupe Lady Mikage or something. You don't want that. How do you like Hilvi? She's amazing. She's awesome. She's one of the best champions that you could one of the best champions that we got as a guarantee champion. And then they gave us her guaranteed 5-star soul too, which is even more amazing. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, she's definitely one of the best champions they ever gave away as a guarantee. Do you have Nell? If you do, can I see a build for her? I don't have Nell. Um, for her, for a build, it's gonna be like high speed, high accuracy, and the best build is 9-piece Mercurial. Um, yeah, that's it. High speed, high accuracy. That's it. And then I guess you want the lethal dose, and then I think probably the arachne elixir. I want the new Ogren attack champion. Need a good damage dealer for hard faction wars. Okay. You mean Cross wasn't the guy? You mean the bomb champion wasn't the damage dealer that you needed for Ogrins? Hey Argaroff, thanks for dropping by. Lady Mikage probably the best dupe to get. Uh I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure. You can build a second one, but I wouldn't be happy with the second one. I'd be really mad. I'd be really mad. But yeah, there's worse. There's worse dupes to get for sure. I would dupe Mikage. It's useful to have two of them. I'm on the get 4 mythical chestplate mission for Marius. I'm going to lose my mind. 2 weeks in, 20-30K, and still at 1 out of 4. That seems kind of crazy. You doing hard 10? That's the first question. Are you doing hard 10? I think it's like 5% chance for a mythical piece. So like 5-star or 6-star, like the total percentage is like 5%. So on average, it works out to about 4,000, I think, energy per piece. So if you're paying 20,000 energy for your one piece, that's really bad, man. That's really bad. That's really bad. I hope there was a way to get Ninja again. Start 5 months ago, and sadly, there's no way to get one now. Yeah, it's he's one of the best login free login champions, right? Actually, he is the best. I say he's the best. A lot of people like argue like there's other better free champions. I think Ninja is the best. Period. It gets the most use, good throughout the entire game, like early game, late game, end game, and he gets the most use out of all the free login champs or free loyalty champs or whatever. What if you don't have her relic unlocked? Mm, talking about now? What do you mean relic unlocked? Like you don't have a relic on now? I believe Cobb is just the flagship creator. It's all run externally by ePire, which was Game Leap. Yeah, I think Cobb is the owner of ePire or Game Leap. So that's his business, right? So, hey Sharad, how are you, man? Welcome. I had a filter when doing it, and it took longer. I had to run hard 10 dragon, and I have no filter. It's just really, really poor RNG. That is pretty bad. Yeah, sorry about that. It would be your first fusion swap between Newt or Wix if you don't have Titus. Do you have your clan boss figured out? Are you one keying Ultra Nightmare clan boss? If you set it to auto sell, then it won't count as long as I remember. Yeah, there's something weird with the auto sell and those missions. I don't recall exactly. Oh, you don't have the relic. If you don't have the relic, then she's not going to hit as hard. But if you have a blessing on her, she can still hit pretty hard. Like the poisons will tick for a lot if you have the lethal dose of a blessing. Hey, good morning. Good morning. What zone you in? I'm in Pacific Standard Time, so it's 5 a.m. right now. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I'm stuck between choosing Wixwell or Newt. It really depends. If you're doing Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, like no problem, then you can think about somebody that's not Wixwell. But if you're not, doing Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss like easily, then Wixwell is going to be your guy, right? He's going to get you there to one key. The one key gives you the auto battles. The quick battles gives you your time of day back, saves you like hours out of your day every day. I think that's worth something, right? Like Wixwell. But of course, you still need to build the team. You can't just get Wixwell and then instantly one key Ultra Nightmare. So you still need to know how to build a Wixwell team. But if you have a Wixwell, then you have that ability. Newt still needs good gear. He still needs a good team, and then he can optimize your dungeons and stuff like that. He's good against bosses too. So Newt's kind of like a general, all-rounded, good pick. Sadly, no blessing. Yeah, then I mean a Nell with no blessing, no Arak elixir. I mean, she's just not going to hit very hard, right? Her poison ticks aren't going to do much. She might not be. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, her poisons are based off of attack, so you need to build her with pretty good attack. I'm not too sure how well that would work. LA ungodly hour. Yeah, early bird gets the worm. I have an unkillable team that 2 keys and a 1 key nightmare. I'm trying to see if it's necessary with that for now. Oh, I see. So if you're already tackling Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, then Wixwell becomes a little bit less, enticing. I mean, yeah, Newt is really good. Like he'll give you access to the higher levels of Fire Knight. He's really good for that. I mean, he's good damage for most of the bosses. He'll speed up some of your dungeon runs. He can work against Chimera. He can work against Hydra. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. 2 key, 2 key Ultra Nightmare. You're still spending like 20 minutes a day running your Ultra Nightmare key. I don't know. I hate it. Once you get that auto quick battle, it's like game changing, man. It's life changing. Normal Doom Tower Grim Forest needs an autocomplete. Autocomplete the brand new content. Yeah, normal Doom Tower. Yeah, Doom Tower needs something just to finish it up. It's no reason why we need to watch it. Guess we're done. That's it. Not really much going on here. Newt does a lot. Sure does. Will there be any news today? No. Nothing today, guys. No embargoes. Do not online on Twitch only. YouTube? Yeah, no Twitch, just YouTube. I do have a Twitch account. I'm a partner Twitch streamer, but I don't use Twitch anymore. I don't know where to go with the fusion token. I have Newt and Fabian. If you have Newt and Fabian, then you probably go for Wixwell, right? If you do you have Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss? Do you have Titus? I was so happy once I got him. Fire Knight was sorted. Spider easy, yeah. Are you gonna use fusion tokens? I do all my fusions, so I can't really get much from my tokens. So I'll show you guys what my fusion token system. Oh, I don't have it. How come they don't show it? They don't show they don't show it anywhere. But basically, I've completed all the fusions. I missed one fusion like in my entire time playing raid, and that was Laraka. Laraka is this champion, the cow champion. So this is the champion that I purposely didn't go for. But I went for every single fusion ever since I played raid. So the token system is meaningless to me. The token system is literally meaningless to me. But I don't have Predator, so I can't use the strategy where I trade in my tokens to get Pythons to empower my Predator. But what I do have is Raphael. So I have Raphael, and Raphael is empowered by Cantra. So I can feed Cantra into Raphael, and then I can get more Cantras, and then build up my Raphael. But that also means that I need to, trade in a champion that trade in a fusion that sucks. You know what I mean? Like so far, like most of the fusions they've been giving out have been pretty good, and I want to keep them, right? Like I don't, care too much about a +1, an extra +1 on the Raphael. Although it would be pretty okay, but you're sacrificing a champion for it, right? So I'd rather not sacrifice a champion unless it's really, really bad. Like there's a really good reason to do it. So the fusion token system, it's totally like meaningless to me. It's very low value. It's very low value. That's mainly because I've completed every single fusion, right? Rewards. Live arena? Live arena, sure. Sorry guys, I got some allergies or something, so I'm sniffling a little bit. Hey, good morning, Sage. Yeah, CVC should be okay. Oh, this guy. We just played this. We just played this clan in CVC. So why is this guy using these champions? Why is this guy using these champions against me? Why is his Predator only 3 stars and his Fabian only 3 stars? Guy's a 53,000 point player and he has such low blessings. Season hasn't started. Don't do LA. It's okay. I'm just doing it for the mission. Must be free to play. Hmm. I almost wanted to get rid of this Gaspard guy. He's pretty annoying. You have Wixwell. Should I go for Titus using fusion tokens? Titus requires like a good team and good gear to make really work. So I wouldn't go for Titus unless you had a pretty established account, to be honest. All right, so it should be over, right? Be over. Kind of weird. Like this guy, 53,000 points, but his account, like, I don't know, doesn't seem very strong. I guess he just plays a lot of live Rita. Yeah, just plays a lot of live Rita. Good for him. With the fusion tokens in play now, does this mean we will be getting skippable fusions? So far, that doesn't seem to be the case. Most of the fusions that come out have been pretty good. They don't seem skippable at all. The thing with the fusion token system is that they make more fusions not skippable. So the participation for people will increase, right? It's actually a very clever system that they put out because they give people the option to obtain some of these really old, good old fusions, but they hide it behind, multiple fusions. And then some people like to skip fusions because for whatever reason they can't do it, or they skip it because they're conserving resources. Now, you know, people are doing fusions just for tokens. So it's actually a very, very clever way of increasing engagement. You one key Ultra Number already, no Wixwell or Titus, so ideally would need both. No Armans either. I would say Armans is not really in that conversation anymore. Like, if you don't have Fabian and Armans, you definitely go for Armans. I'm sorry, you definitely go for Fabian. You don't go for Armans over Fabian. If you have Titus, then you can go for Wixwell, but it's Titus with like Titus teams, they take a lot of resources, so they're not actually that easy to build. And you need, the right components still to build the team. So sorry. You want a second Titus? I have two Tituses on one of my accounts. I don't know. Would you build a second Titus? Arman's dropped off so bad. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he fell off. Really fell off. Imagine if the tokens had been a currency to cash in or just buy a former fusion. Oh yeah. I mean, they probably make more money letting people suffer by trying to complete fusions and failing. And that's why they don't like them outright selling like champions to us. I think they're definitely like cutting themselves short because letting people fail fusions and then having them redo it is just like punishment that just probably just pays really well too, right? Like they probably just make so much cash off people messing up. Darn, I need to do this. Make sure you guys do your first city. It just reset not too many days ago. Damn, I need to do this curse city stuff. All right. I think we're there. Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay. So there we go. 1,500 Titan points. Oh, second Wixwell. Oh, I see. I think the big thing is like, all the like blessing commitments and stuff. It's just like, it's a lot. I'm so tempted to get Newt. Underestimate speed so much. Yeah, speed is huge. A Ramontu build. I don't really use Ramontu in anything serious. I have him in like a shield set, so it's definitely not anything too serious. Let's collect Empress, 5-star soul. We got what, 30,000 points, right? Any other reason to hold on? No real reason, I think. So ding. 30,000 big ones. 30,000 big ones. And ding. Boom. Big stats. Yeah, that's looking pretty mean now. Looking pretty mean. I only had a 1-star on him previously. So yeah, looking pretty mean. We got the big defense here, plus 750, and then plus 45 crit damage. And then obviously resistance accuracy is really nice. Uh, yeah, this is nice. Wish I could just buy Brogny with the tokens directly. Oh, okay. Brogny? Brogny somebody you missing? Long and free champs should be added to the pool. I do 4 plus tokens for a ninja. Yeah, I think well, they can't do IP. That's the thing. They're not going to do intellectual property like collab champions, just because they have a contractual agreement, right? I think for Ninja, because Ninja I think was the first or one of the first collabs that they had. I think maybe his contract was a little bit different because we saw him come back, which is not the case for any other limited time champion. So Ninja came back like the day, like he came back, I think 2 or 3 years exactly to the date. So it was literally like, contract, right? It probably had some like fine print that said like, oh, after 3 years, you can do it one time again or something. I don't know. But so far, we haven't seen anything like that for any of the other champions. So I wish Donnie was a mix. Missed him for a turtle. Yeah, Donnie is amazing. Yeah, as a fusion. Has anyone tried 2 Crowcats? How do they work with Packmaster? They both attack. It's pretty strong, actually, Crowcat, both of them. But sorry, what are we doing? Sand Devil, right? Sand Devil time. No Primal Quartz. Gear Ascension Tournament. These ones are way more expensive for me. Like the turn attacks are way cheaper to get the big stone. These ones are way more expensive. These Ascension tournaments. Um, but yeah. Like the best way to do these is like throw some food in and then start grinding food, but it's just way slower. Curse City, Doom Tower, Grim Forest, something is always just about to refresh. There's a lot to do, that's for sure. There is lots to do. 9-piece Pharaoh. 9-piece Pharaoh Ramontu. Yeah. I just don't use Ramontu anywhere. People paid 40 for Predator. No hesitation. Rename Ninja. When did the new update go live? New update goes live when the fusion goes live. So Thursday. Thursday. Oh, Predator is the best deal for sure. I mean, endgame players were, you know, you got like an endgame level like champion, right? For 40 bucks. Yeah, but Plarium didn't know what they had. They had no idea. They had no idea what they had. Come on. Do you have Yoshi? Do you know what his A2 cooldown will be? I don't have Yoshi. I have access to the test server, so I can check it out. Um, Let me load it up right now, actually. Are you sick? I have allergies. I have allergies. Ninja overrated without Makage? Mm, he's less useful, for sure, yeah. Especially on the end game level. What speeds do Godseeker Nier and Ninja need to be to do 25 as a duel? Godseeker needs to be 204 speed, total speed. So you can get there with masteries, you can get there with gear. 204 is the perfect number, but there's a lot of other speeds that work, like 210, 211, 212. 204 to 210 work pretty good. They could have milked so much more money by putting Predator and Prisms and other events. Yep, exactly. Yeah, for sure. But they gave it away for 40 bucks. Yeah, it's a crazy deal. Crazy deal for peeps, for people, right? Let me check Yoshi here real quick. Excuse me. It's a 2-turn cooldown. 2-turn. It books down to 2 turns. And his A3 books down to 3 turns. That's crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Allergic to missing a fusion? Yeah. I don't miss fusions. Unless it's on purpose. Even if I'm on vacation, I'll find a way to do it. Like I'll log into my phone and do it. Do what I need to do to get it done. I do 1 key Ultra Nightmare. Don't have Newt, Wixwell, or Titus. I do have a Crowcat. Should I go for Pack Master? Um, Packmaster basically just makes Crowcad stronger for like Faction Wars, Cintranos, and Hydra. Those are the key areas for Crowcad where he really would do really well. Um, I mean, Newt would have more use, and he would be good in similar spots. Um, so if you already have Clan Boss taken care of, if you don't have Titus, I would say Newt. Um, but yeah, Newt gives you access to Fire Knight Hard 10 too. Sorry, I'll be right back. That. Who's your most wanted mythical champion? Sabriel's pretty good. Sabriel's pretty good champ. Lockout's not gonna go anywhere. Makiro's not gonna go anywhere, and she handles both. So I think she would be pretty nice. Theodosa would be pretty nice. I think Theodosa is probably a little bit better than Galathier, to be honest. But Galathier has maybe a little bit more use for like Chimera trials, but both are really extremely strong supports. But I think Theodosa is a little bit A little bit harder to deal with the unkillable stuff. Unkillable on the revives. A little bit harder to deal with. And she also brings a speed aura too, which is really nice. Mm. Green Ninja was meant to be Cronam. Yeah, not on that level. Cronam's. I got the epics. I got the epics from the referral system, and then I said, "Ah, fuck it. It's just too hard, man. It's just too much time running all those stupid accounts just to get Cronam." I'm allergic to bad Titus builds. All right, let's run some, I guess, Shogun or something. I don't have a great Shogun team, so I just throw this in there, see what happens. I got Predator and an Ancient Shard. Oh man, that's lucky. Congrats. What are you burning these days? Yeah, that's true. Is Predator still available? No, it's not. I get yelled at for doing Donnie on vacation. Got it? Nice. Yeah, I did, I did Fabian on vacation. I did Fabian on vacation. It's funny. And I was doing Donnie on vacation too. It's pretty funny. I got rinsed on Prisms and was like, I'm leaving with something and got Predator. It cost me 80 quid. Yeah, there you go. He's still worth it. I mean, he's still good right now. So, let's see. What is your Donnie's resistance? Is it enough for your level arena? It's enough sometimes. My Donnie is 960 resistance. Um, yeah, it's sometimes okay, but I would much rather have closer to 1,000, maybe more. Event dungeon finally opening? No, nothing yet. Must be coming out. I have only Mesimol, first and only mythical other than free ones and book for immediately, and now she sits in vault. Oh, that sucks. But she's actually not too bad. Mesimol. She's threatening. She has the block revive. Got the Ember Soul, but only to trade it in for coins. Oh my god. Thank you, Uncle Dan. Wow, $100. Oh my god. Thank you, Uncle Dan. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that very, very much. Hope you're well. Um, yeah, I remember your name, Uncle Dan. Yeah. Thank you, man. Wow, huge, huge. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. $100. Yeah, I know. That can almost buy. What can that buy in raid? $100? Not much, right? $100 can't buy you jack shit in raid. It can buy you a forge pass. It can buy you a forge pass. That could be useful, I guess. Not for me, but $100 will go to probably go to the kids' education fund or something. Thank you. You got Mashald. What's your thoughts on him? Is he worth investing in? Yeah, Mashald is amazing. Mashald's one of those champions that actually increased in value after Grim Forest because he brings heal reduction. And heal reduction is really good against the mimic boss. Makes him basically basically useless. So yeah, Mashal's really good. And for faction wars, he's amazing. He just covers the waves like very, very well. Um yeah, great champ. I would still build one out. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, my monkey doesn't have gear on. Oh. How long did he not have gear on? I wonder. Would you book Mithrala or Bayek? I would book both. Those are great champs. Those are great champions. Would Cecilia and Newt be a good combo, like a double Newt or Newt and Marius? Marius is stronger than Cecilia in terms of just damage. If we're talking just damage wise, um, it really depends because you know Marius has the triple hit, right? He has the triple hit. max HP hit. I think Cecilia only has 2. She has a double hit. So if you need him specifically for 3 points of damage, then um yeah, then Cecilia won't work, right? Ah, stole my stone skin. The heck? I don't know. Is this boss are these bosses a little bit overtuned? Doing the buff swaps, the health swaps. It's just too much, man. Just too much. Buff swaps, health swaps. I don't even know what's swapping what right now. Is Shogun the best for energy for CBC points? I mean they're not bad, and then speed wise, I can do it relatively quickly. So, yeah, Shogun's not bad. You get some points for the tournament. I still go for Spider Hard 10. You get silver back. Yes, yes. By doing the dungeons, you get way more silver, like way more silver. Are we going to 4-0 these noobs? Maybe. Yes. Would you book Glacea? If so, can I see your build? Yep, I use Glacea. I think she's amazing. It really comes down to if you're gonna use her in live arena or arena in general, because that's gonna be her spot, right? Hold on, I'll show it to you in a second here. I think my Uko maybe doesn't have gear on or something. I don't know. He's not healing. He's not healing up. He's not healing up properly. It doesn't seem like he's healing up. He's gonna health swap here pretty soon. Oh, he's not gonna health swap? Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can get him with one attack. Nope, Maris is locked out. That sucks. Here comes the health swap. Increase defense. Come on, get there. Yeah, I think Uko doesn't have gear on. I don't know. He's not healing up. Is he gonna die? He is. Fuck. He doesn't have gear on, right? He must. Oh man, that sucks. He does have gear on. What the hell? What the hell? Everybody had gear on. What the hell? You should read the full. You should read the full super chats live. Just saying. What do you mean, Uncle Dan? The full super chats. Where's the super chats? Who's the super chats? Did I miss something? Titus, but one key clan boss with my turtle team. Makes sense to get Newt or Thor. Newt. Newt would be pretty good. It really depends on your dungeons, right? It really depends on your dungeon progress. Sorry guys. Fumbling around here. Glacea is so good after buff. Yes. Amazing. Use Basher and put it on auto. Basher? What's Basher gonna do? What's Basher gonna do? I don't know. I don't think Basher's gonna do much. I can get through the waves like no real issues. It's just against the boss be a little bit annoying with the health swap and stuff. And I usually do put it on auto. Mid game, would you spend your faction wars mats on deflection or resilience or swift parry and perception because of limited mats? Um, I mean, you only have so much materials to go around, so you're not going to have too much swift parry. So I would go for, of course, perception. Um, yeah, perception makes sense. You can get some good pieces, usable pieces. Sorry, Uncle Dan, did I make a mistake somewhere? I think I read your super chat. Let's see. Super chats are donos, bro. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm not too sure. I think I read your super chat, so I think we're good. Think we're good, right? I think we're good. Oh, I see. Okay. You did read it. And okay. Yeah, I mean it's pretty, yeah, I think I did read it. So thank you, man. I mean, yeah, thank you. It's a big thing, so appreciate it. Any idea when the next 14-day login champ is? Probably pretty soon. They had one last year, similar time around May. And yeah, here comes the health swap. Need to heal here. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. We need the leech from Gwen really helps here. Okay. Okay. Decrease defense. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is not a hard stage. Woo, we got 6 mythical mats. Yay. Not a hard stage or anything, but it gets kind of, you can lose for sure. So bad RNG and stuff. Uh, yeah, no worries, Uncle Dan. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it all weird and stuff, but yeah. No, seriously, I appreciate it, man. $100 is a big deal, so thank you so much. Thank you. Will you play Godforge when it comes out? Probably. I haven't been following it too much. Like sometimes like Godforge stuff pops up in my Reddit feed. Um, and of course, I take a look. I take a look at what's going on, but honestly, it's just not much has been going on. I know there's been a bunch of delays, which really doesn't help. Um, and yeah, I think like just from reading from their subreddit, I've been seeing like people getting kind of disinterested because, you know, yeah, because it's been taking so long, it's been getting delayed. So, you know, I wish them the best. I hope it gets a good start, gets a chance. And from what I've seen, it looks fine, right? It looks good. But I would like to see, like, I would like to play it when it's like finished, right? You know what I mean? I don't really like hop into games and, um, I don't really hop games that much. Like when I jump into a game, I kind of like jump really into it. So that's kind of how I describe like my like playing style, I guess. That glyph, yeah, it is what it is. New player, level 45. I have Alice, Kale. You're a new player, you're level 45, but you have Alice. Alice was like a year ago. Alice was like a year and a half ago. Uh, Oh, but maybe you got Alice from a promo. Kale, Demitha, Deacon, Brogdy, Venomage, Tagore, Banshee. I only have these at level 60. Can you tell me the best ones for Nightmare Clan? Nightmare Clan boss, I guess. I mean, you got some pretty good clan boss champions there for sure. Wouldn't use KO anymore for clan boss. Venomage is good. Brogny's gonna be really good. Deacon's gonna be good. Demitha's gonna be good. And then probably Tagar, I guess. And then your damage would just come from poisons from Venomage. Probably something like that. KO I wouldn't use. Alice I wouldn't use. Frozen Banshee, I mean, she's like a slightly better KO for a clan boss. Any tips for completing faction wars normal? Any specific mechanics to bring for champion? Struggling on a couple factions due to lack of champions. Lizardmen, Night Revs. Name a couple. Night Revs was the hardest one for me. Night Revs was terrible. Night Revs was absolutely terrible. I had like no options for Night Rev. I didn't have any of the AoE sisters. Like I didn't have Skull Crown. I didn't have Sanacia. Um, yeah, I didn't have a lot of stuff for Night Revs. Um, I'll show you what I was using for Night Revs. I was using this guy. He sucks. This guy sucks so bad in level 21. Just sucks. The boss will steal your ally protection and kill you. Your A1 provokes is basically all you can do. Even this attack doesn't really do anything. So, like against the Valkyrie waves, he can't use this ability. Against the boss, he can't use this ability. So he's basically just an A1 champion. I had to use. I didn't have Miscreant Monster. I didn't have Sanacia. I had to use this guy, Burgoth. Who is this guy? He fucking sucks so bad. 4-turn AoE provoke, not even 100%. Yeah, 60% chance to place provoke. So I had to use this guy. Who else? I had to use Sepulchre Sentinel, and she sucks too. Like against that entire stage. Like this sucks against the Valkyries, and that's it. That's all she has. This is her only ability. So I was just using her for A1. I had Rector Draft, and she was the MVP. Huge MVP because she was the reviver, kept everybody alive, and then I basically just killed anybody that heals, and then just slowly chipped them away with A1s. And then against the boss, he has the health swap, so you can't chip him away because he's just gonna swap health. So you need some damage. So since my team had no damage, I had to bring a destroy set. So I had Versolf geared in a destroy set. So eventually I chopped down the HP of the boss enough that I could kill him before he was able to health swap. But it took like 4 health swaps before I got him down low enough that I could kill him before his health swap ability refreshed. So this fight took me like an hour and a half, and it was like full manual, hour and a half. And like to this day, it's still the hardest fight in this game for me ever, ever. Uh, because I was up against the turn limit. The turn limit, you only have 1,500 turns. So you only have 1,500 turns. You've been fighting this fucking stage for 90 minutes on manual. You're tired, and any mistake you can fuck up and lose the whole thing. So it was like absolutely the hardest fight for sure. But yeah. What defines a late game player? Um, Late game player, I think you have access to you basically are proficient in all areas of the game, but you're not like optimized in all areas of the game. Like for example, you can do Doom Tower hard, you can, do some parts of Curse City. You can't do all of Curse City. I don't expect a late game player to be able to do that. You're definitely doing Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. You're probably hitting Nightmare Clan Boss Hydra, but you're probably just doing like the 1 key damage. You're not like optimized, right? You're not like blasting Hydras for like hundreds of millions of damage. Chimera, you're probably not even at Ultra Nightmare. I don't know. Ultra Nightmare is pretty tough if you don't have the right champions. Um, Grim Forest, I say Grim Forest is like late game. You probably can finish hard, maybe missing like 1 or 2 stages. Um, Arena Gold 1, would that be possible for a late game player? Maybe Gold 1. Dungeons, all dungeon 25s, would be done. And then end game players, they're basically just optimizing everything. Like they're doing the max damage, they're doing it as fast as possible. You know, stuff like that. I think that's pretty much the only difference, right? Late game, you reach the end of content, but I don't really want to do this on stream. This one's tough. I don't like this. This one's tough. I usually just set on auto and then just let RSL helper auto run until it's complete. Takes me like, I don't know, 5 or 6 tries, but I don't like doing that one auto. 21's not fun. Hey, Suzanne, how are you? Sorry, I'm just going to catch up on chat here. If you can't do Fahrenheit Hard 9 or 10, Newt's going to help. After getting level 10 accuracy in the Great Hall, what's the next focus? I'll go crit damage. Yeah, resistance if you have a specific use for it, because not everybody uses resistance well, right? Like, whereas crit damage, it kind of just helps everybody. Played around the time Alice was released and then it stopped playing. It's been back for a week. Oh, I see. Weaker as fuck for Sin City stage. Miscreated Monster and Skull Crown. Yeah, that's a big help. Last mythical chest. Congrats. Night Red Faction is an Empress. Yeah. Empress makes it super easy now. Only just pulled her recently. I've miscreated along with her. Nice. Rector and Doom Priest carried me. Yeah, those are good ones. Doom Priest is a good one. Yeah. A while ago, I pulled Newt and didn't have enough books for him. I've been super hesitant since then. Now I'm sitting on 47. What should my book strategy be? Okay, so book strategy, you should only book out champions that you are immediately using. So don't preemptively book out a champion because somebody said it's good, because you might not have use for that champion, right? So make sure you book out champions that you have immediate use for, and make sure you book them out, or make sure you have enough books to book them out so that you can get immediate use out of them, if that makes sense. So you don't want to book out a champion. Like for example, I have a Newt here. Like, how many books? 4, 9, 4, 9, 12. So let's say you really need this cooldown, right? Let's say you need this cooldown. And this guy takes a total of 12 books. Let's say you have 11 books and then you put 11 books into him and then you miss this one cooldown and this guy is basically not usable without the one cooldown. You kind of hose yourself, right? So you have to be a little bit strategic with how you book. I would say if you just need this one cooldown, right? So first you would put in 3 books, right? Because this only takes 3 books, 1, 2, 3. And then you try to go for that one cooldown. But you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared to miss this cooldown. So like worst case scenario, you put 11 books into him and then this is the last one. Ideally, you have enough to fully book the champion so that you can get the key ability that you need for whatever you need. So if you had a speed tune team with Newt and you need this cooldown, and then if you miss it with those books, then I would probably just wait. But you could slowly put it in like 3 at a time and then see if you can get it. That is one way to save books, conserve books. But the big thing is just making sure you have enough books to achieve the skill that you want. Like if you had like 2 books, like I wouldn't just preemptively put 2 books into Newt. I would just hold on to those 2 books. That's kind of my thinking. Because you could always save those 2 books for somebody else. Like what if you pulled somebody else that was really good and you like shifted that new champion ahead of Newt, for example, and then you wanted to use those books somewhere else. Then instead of putting the 2 books in Newt, then you would have 2 books to put into somebody else. Because I see a lot of accounts, like when I hop into people's accounts for takeovers and stuff, When I look at their rosters, a lot of people have rosters that are like half built, and you can't really do anything with champions that are half built. Like masteries are not done, books are not done. Sometimes both are not done. Sometimes only one is done. Like for example, you have a fully booked champion, but you have no masteries and you have no resources to get masteries, or you have a champion with full masteries but no books. It's kind of like okay, or you have champions with half books, half masteries, and they don't have resources to complete either one. And it's gonna like, okay, well, this champion still sucks. Like, like you can't use them without the full books, right? I don't know, full books or full masteries. Um, so I guess what I'm trying to say is just build them so that you use them for whatever you want to use them for. I guess long-winded way of saying it. Hopefully that makes sense. Um, the new update will come on Thursday with the fusion. I don't know who to use for damage for dark hard. What about the xenomorph? Is xenomorph okay? I use this guy Aphidus in his base form. He's okay. He's not crazy, but the boss hits so hard. Everybody hits so hard on these stages. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll run it. We'll run it. So actually, I can run. I can run this girl, Mavara. This girl's pretty legit. Mavara. So just run the standard bolster stuff. And then I just run speed, right? Yeah, I did book her out. Speed and resistance. Speed and defense. Sure. It doesn't matter. Full masteries. Let's see. Mavara, fervor, strengthen, resistance. So lasting gifts. What's your tier 6 for this champion? Timely? Is it ever good? Is it timely intervention? Maybe. You don't feel like a late game player? Yeah. I mean, that's good. There's no rush. There's no rush. What do you have any champs in mind for cardiac heart? I'm a little lost on who to put it on. I mean, heart gives you survivability, so any champion that kind of requires survivability, usually it's pretty decent on a support champion. What is your current Carnage build? Finally got him. Wonder about the gear. Yeah, sure. Somebody was asking about something. Carnage. I can show my Carnage, and then somebody was asking about another champion. Oh, Glacea. Yeah, Glacea. Glacea is a nice one. Sorry. Glacea. So this is my Glacea build. She's a 9-piece Mercurial. A little bit quick, got some accuracy. That's about it. I mean, I didn't min max or anything like that. I just kind of slapped some pieces on her and then called it a day. Accuracy is going to be good on her because she needs to steal stuff, places, freezes. So definitely needs accuracy, needs to be fast. That's about it. After that, it's just survivability. I do have the temporal stagnator on her just because if she weak hits, she can still do some stuff. Also extra accuracy. In terms of masteries, Eagle Eye is pretty standard mastery for debuffer that requires accuracy. But 9-piece Mercurial seems okay. Seems pretty good. Don't need 9-piece Mercurial. Can run like Stone Skin or something. She doesn't need to be extremely fast because when you pick her against lockouts, and when she gets locked out, she gets an instant turn. So you don't need her to like necessarily go first, but you do need her to be somewhat quick, at least quicker than your damage dealers. Like for example, she's actually slower than my Marius. So it's kind of like, okay, she doesn't really get her job done before Marius goes. Sorry, Carnage. So Carnage. So this is my Carnage. Minus 6 stars, so it took a while to build him out, but minus 6 star. from Centranos, and Swift Parry with Stone Skin. I think the build right now is 9-piece Mercurial. 9-piece Mercurial is probably the best build for Carnage. I could probably go for 9-piece Mercurial, but you give up a lot of stats. I don't know. I would give up a lot of stats. I run the wand, just protect him from crowd control. Yeah, I mean, pretty standard. I mean, he's good. He's good. A little bit quicker than most of my damage dealers. Make sure you give him accuracy. Without accuracy, he can't do his job. A little bit of damage. Damage is kind of secondary for him, I think. But you gotta make sure you get the accuracy on him. What other relic? He's running the wand. You can run a damage one. I ran this one for a long time. This orb thing. This orb thing is kind of fun. This orb of transfixion. It gives him a percentage chance to steal a random buff when attacking a target. So he has counterattacks all the time. So his counterattack will remove or steal the buffs, which is, it's fun. It can be fun and it can be annoying. So I put that on him for a little bit, and that was kind of cool. But the wand is a pretty good, general relic. Sorry, Mabara. We gotta build her out. First time I'm using her. I haven't used her yet. Hey JD, what's up, man? Welcome, dude. Norma takes a lot of books. Sure does. For the lead and coalition event for past 2 weeks and just won. Congrats. Crafted the wand. Feel like I feel like I have no one to build that will really help. Hard to say, but I think there's a lot of champions in the game, and a lot of them are good, and they're good in their own ways. Sometimes you see champions that kind of just suck, but then you eventually find a way to use them. Like, for example, like this guy. This guy actually helped me clear Faction Wars Hard 21. I never used him before. So he actually helped me out. Luria also helped me out to clear like some stages in Centranos, and I never used it before that. So even though like some champions are like, you don't seem very good, but they will eventually be good, I think. Don't think I'll ever get Carnage. I don't have the patience or discipline to fight Amius. I mean, Amius also gives you the Remnant Fragment, Remnant summons, right? Like that's huge. You kind of have to do it just for those Remnants. Do you think the orb would be good for Marius? I mean, all the hits allows him to steal buffs. It's possible. Possible. Can't be resisted. Could be okay. Doesn't work good in bolster. Go full Mercurial. I mean, I'm just using this for Faction Wars. That's the thing. I'm just doing it for Faction Wars. So the healing will be good for Faction Wars. Full Marius, congrats, man. So you went for Unshakable. Unshakable for resistance. I don't have high resistance on this build, so it's probably not gonna really work too well, but Unshakable. I don't know. Gonna be mostly PvE, I think. She is a reviver. I think I'm probably just gonna use, yeah, maybe. Okay. Shields, healing. Equalize health. Heals. I'm not really sold going for this. I don't know, because I don't have a full resistance build, but maybe for the future that might be the one, so I don't have to change the masteries again. I'm just I'm just trying to think here. Then the buffs. So this is a must. She has so many buffs, so that's a good one. Yeah, the fast battles are pretty huge. Fast battles are pretty huge. Increase the amount of healing and value shields. I could go for these two. Yeah, she actually is decent. She's decent for sure. She's decent. Yeah. Don't make me regret skipping her 5-star soul. Eels is champion 6 times. Yeah, because I missed her. I missed her 5-star soul. I deliberately not went for it. So don't make me regret it. Just trying to feel out her masteries here. I go here, here, here. All right. Here. Does she even bring heals? She doesn't bring heals. She has that equalize. Oh, actually, she does have heals. Sorry, her passive. All right, her heal, heal. Here's the amount of healing. Yeah, sure. And then we will go for healing cycle. I kind of like the stats. We can go for stats. And we'll go for lasting gifts. And turn meter or counterattack. Maybe we'll go counterattack because then she can land the A1s, right? Sure, let's go that. Increase turn meter when a buff falls off. Sure, we'll go for that then. Okay. All right, let's try it out. Places him. Good synergy with Galathier when they fix her passive. Yeah, she's kind of bugged out right now. There's some things not going right for her. But no, they usually give us a heads up. They usually give us a heads up. So, and there's just not enough Argonites right now, right? So, perfect veil, unkillable. Guess we don't need anything. Maybe go increase resistance. Holy cow! I think. Sorry, I think I'm missing gear. Missing gear. Yeah, this build's not gonna cut it. He doesn't hit hard enough. I don't have him like fully booked or anything, so he definitely doesn't hit hard enough. So I usually put the monkey's gear on him just so he can hit a little bit harder. You got some pretty nice champs for Argonites already. Yeah, they said a fix is on the way. Yeah. Let's go for the A1. Let's try that. Fervor buff. I have issues running Mavara into auto without turning off her A2 and A3. Oh, interesting. You see that? The fervor buff is pretty nice. It sends in all the guys. It's pretty nice. Not gonna lie. I mean, she's definitely, as advertised, I mean, good for faction wars. Just a great support, right? Let's see. Revive, turn meter, also plays unkillable on this champion. Not gonna work. Ah, the fear. The fear got me. Fear got Mithril again. Damn this wave. Damn this wave. Pea soup. I do remember you. What's up, man? Finally built up Mavara and Nishak. Gonna try Fire Not Hard 6. All right, good luck, man. I mean, you can usually just overwhelm those lower level of Fire Knight with just like really decent stats, but all right, Mavara, let's go. Come on. Don't die on me. Uh, okay. Let's try to optimize this team a little bit here. We have Mavara. We have somebody else too. Who else? What's that? That girl. The other girl. Naldula? Where's Naldula? There she is. So she can be usable too. She's not fully built, but she is booked out. She is booked out. Fully ascend. Kids good. Yeah, everything is great. Very rewarding. Yeah, being a parent. Yeah, definitely the most rewarding thing in life, I'm sure. No, it's great. No, it's everything is going good. Busy. That's about it. And then we're doing YouTube stuff. We're doing Raid Shadow Legends. You could have gotten her soul and still have 20k gems left. Yes, that's right. Yeah, everything's good. Everything is good. Job's good. We moved a couple times in the last couple years, like since COVID. So prepare Mavar and Nadula for extra consistency. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for hopping by. I definitely remember you though, P Soup. Hope you're doing well too. Not sure if you're still playing HS, but probably not. I don't know. I still keep an eye on it, but it is nostalgic for sure. But yeah, let's build out this Naldula champion here. I'm just gonna probably put her in a regen set with some accuracy and then just call it a day. Yeah, we'll throw Artax gear on her. We need accuracy. Do I have accuracy stuff? Yeah, that will work. That will work. Don't have a Pharaoh amulet, really? Really? 260 on Naldula? It's not fast enough. It's not fast enough. I don't know. It's not good enough. Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, that's right. You see another power creep with new champs? Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're trying to implement some new champs so that people will, people will be interested, right? And the new champs they're good at dealing with the current kind of OP champions. The multi-hit AOE's obviously very good for mercurial stacks and all that. Um, Here, let's run. Yeah, sure. Let's run Makage's gear set. Why not? And we need accuracy. We'll run this guy, and then we'll need accuracy here. And then we'll need accuracy. Let's run this one. Why not? There we go. That seems. Whoa, how come so low health? Damn, health on her is pretty low. Oh, she's only level 25. Yeah, that makes sense. Damn it. All right, let's try it out. Seems pretty low health. We'll give her one of these guys. Just to keep her alive a little bit, you know? Just 25%. Place a distance. I don't really want to commit any like nice gems to this. The when they fail to place debuffs. She does place debuffs. Feeble, weaken, decrease defense. So that might be okay. Sure, we'll run with that. Sure. This one. Healing deals more damage. Receive less damage from bosses. Guess that one's okay. All right, let's roll with this. Pretty low HP though. Amito, what's up, man? 2 years of siege, I still don't have a Shadowkin Pharaoh banner. Yeah, that's wild. I mean, that's pretty bad luck, right? Gotta admit, that's pretty bad luck. Oh man. 2 years. When you put it that way, that sounds pretty bad. 2 years of running siege. Yikes. All right, let's see how well this goes. Yeah, they do work well together for sure. Just want like a more consistent run here. Remove all buffs from all enemies. Decrease defense. So let's do that. Lydia, weaken. We'll save this, I guess. We'll just do the Fervor A1. Increase attack. And big smack. Come on. Kill some stuff. A1, weaken, enfeeble. Resisted. How? How? How did that get resisted? Aphidus? Don't have a great Aphidus build. I just have him with lethal stone skin, but I changed him out to a 6-piece merciless just so he can deal some damage. So she goes with the shield here. Let's go enfeeble on this guy. Oh my god, it didn't work. The enfeeble didn't work. The one time I needed it to work, did not work. Save the heal because we're gonna need the heal here. There we go. Big heal. And we got fear. That sucks. Strip. Strip didn't work. Nothing's working. The fears. Huh? How come she didn't come back? She block revive? She's not block revive, right? Uh, sorry, I must have missed something. I must have missed something. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So Mavara. Oh, revive single target. Yeah, single revive. Okay, that makes sense. She's not doing very good. She's not doing very good. Hmm. No blessing. Yeah. Yeah, single revive. Yeah. Yeah, that wave is so annoying. Anyways, yeah, if it is, it's just 6-piece merciless just to do damage. She's level 25, no blessing. Yeah. All right. Okay, save key abilities. Plus attack. Okay, come on. A1. Is this Alo going to kill us? Let's see. Shouldn't. He shouldn't be. All these poisons probably going to kill him. Look at that fervor buff. It's real nice. Okay, we're ready for wave 2. Put a big brew on Nodula. Nah, that'll do it. Okay, so let's enfeeble this guy. Come on. There we go. Enfeeble. I think we're good now. The enfeeble. Oh, there we go, guys. The enfeeble. That was it. Oh, there we go. That was it. Yep. GG enfeeble. Asked earlier, stepped away. Free to play 4 mythical books. Who would prioritize 5-star Awakened Empress or 3-star Mikage? I mean, blessings don't matter too much. It just really depends on where you're using those champions, right? Because Empress, if you're going to use him in an arena, you really want to maximize his, you know, his damage, I guess, right? So you want to book out his second form. Mikage, usually you want her ally attacked to be booked down. But you know, it really depends. Like if you have certain content where you need her to be booked down, then it makes sense. But yeah, it really depends where you're using them. Enfeeble still OP. Yeah, pretty good. Uh, strip. How come I couldn't strip the boss? That's weird. Did I misunderstand something? Shit. Did I misunderstand something? How come I didn't strip the boss? Oh, resistance. That's probably why. Plus resistance. Yeah, that's probably why. plus resistance again. Yeah, the resistance probably too high. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're good. We're good now. You know, honestly, it's just that second wave. Just that second wave. Can we do it? No, it's still resistant. And she dies. Yeah, it's just honestly that second wave. Getting through it without suffering too much casualties, I guess. Let's do that. There you go. Big poke. Lydia can still land it, but she has like 500 accuracy. All right. I think we can full auto right into the sunset at this point. Yeah, I'll look to optimize this team a little bit, but definitely Noldula with a Mavara. Yeah, really, really good for faction wars at least. And Mavara actually, yeah, as mentioned, is actually decent for PvP. So, I mean, she was, you know, her kit was quite decent when testing it. Like the turn meter fill and stuff was actually pretty nice. Boots are boots without speed as a main stat essentially useless, or are there situations where they're still worth using? That's a good question. Yeah, usually right now the speed boot is preferred, but there are some situations where you can still use main stat boots, non-speed. I think I have one champion with a boot that is not speed, so I can show you which champion. I think it's Harima I use. All right, there we go. Wow, look at these glyphs, guys. Really worth the effort. 5-star, 5-star, 6-star. Really worth the effort. Really worth great efforts. Um, yeah, sorry. So Harima. So this is the boot I use on her. So I use defense percentage with speed, and then she has a triple speed here. So it kind of makes it up a little bit. It kind of makes it up a little bit. Um, but yeah, you're not gonna use these types of boots too often. The other champion that I think I use, maybe Empress. No, he has the ascended HP percentage, so he could get plus 12 more speed, but he has the ascended HP percentage here instead. And I think everybody else just uses speed boots. Yeah, everybody else uses speed boots. Is Leo? Yeah, speed boots. Oh, yeah, defense boots on Titus. Yep, that could work. Yep, that could work. Ascended speed, triple speed, and a nice glyph. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Almost identical boot. Yeah, yeah. It takes an exceptional piece for sure. You wouldn't use it. We'll still work on Naldula and Mavera here. Slow grind them up. And we'll replace the gear back. And seasons. When does season start? Oh, 37 minutes. Oh, interesting. Okay. How are we doing for this CVC? Doing pretty good? Okay, doing pretty good. Hold the 5-star soul for Naldula. Guess I'll use her now. Yeah, I mean, she's good. I think Mavara is better. I like Mavara's kit a little bit better. But Naldula is still good. We got this. Yep. We got this. All right, let's see here. Yeah, so sorry guys. So update's coming on Thursday. So the fusion's coming on Thursday and the update will come on Thursday as well. So that's when we're getting all the quality of life stuff. Um, it's pretty nice. The quality of life stuff, I think, as like a total patch, like total update, I think the whole update's pretty good. Not really too much negatives from the update. Let's check out this CVC. Okay, so we're winning. Looks like we're doing pretty okay. Yeah, I mean the last CVC I did 5 million, so it would be nice for me just to take it easy, take it easy. That'd be pretty good. Curse City. Okay, let's do some Curse City here. Sub this guy. I mean, this is more than enough to go through this as long as they have half gear on. How could I ever give up and just leave my friends in the mud? Impossible, I say. Why would you do that? Leave your friends in the mud? 10 million this time? Gear cleanse on Thursday. We pray for times like this. Oh man, is that what you're gonna do with the new gear filter? The new gear filter stuff. Enjoy fatherhood so much more is the only way forward. Yeah, no, it's I definitely enjoy it. I'm pretty involved like with yeah, pretty actively involved with the kiddo and stuff. I mean, yeah, there's only so much time in a day. It's kind of tough just to do everything. Like you work and then you make content, basically make content like almost full time. I'm not a full-time content creator, but I basically make content full time. Um and then you work, and then you do your family stuff, and then you try to have a social life. Pretty tough. And then you have to, have some exercise because you're getting old. So your body's like telling you, hey, I need to do some exercise, body. Yeah, it's tough. So the thing that goes for me is like sleep. I just don't sleep that much. I sleep like 5 hours, 6 hours a day. 6 hours is a good day. 5 hours is probably average. But yeah, I definitely don't sleep that much. You have paid service for Faction Wars? I probably would not do Faction Wars. It's probably would not do Faction Wars. Just one of those things that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, and there's no guaranteed success. So like if I could say it'll take me half an hour, and I'll guarantee you that I'll finish this stage, then that's great, but most of the time it's not. Most of the time it's people that need help in faction wars. Like they're really, really like reaching. They're really reaching. So you really have to, yeah. And then if you fail, it sucks. It really sucks if you fail. So I beat it with this team before. Okay, sure. Let's see what happens. That's the beauty of life. Yeah. You put out 4 videos in one day. Well, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. Today, no videos. It's 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 funny because it's like we had like an embargo timeline, right? So we had an embargo, so we can't obviously release videos before then. But I'm like, okay, so the embargo's gonna happen, and I'm just gonna release all my videos. Like I was like thinking about it, I'm like, should I wait? I'm like, all my videos are done. Like because I had the weekend to do it. So I, carved out some time, get the videos done. And I'm like, should I wait? Like, should I stagger out the videos? I'm like, why would I stagger out the videos? Like these videos are time sensitive videos, right? Like you want to be the first guy, you want to be the guy that gets the stuff out in a timely manner, like, for like updates and stuff. You want it out right away, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I shouldn't hold any of this. I should just let it all out on the same as soon as possible. So that's kind of what I did. But maybe like it might be smarter to like spread it out because um you know, there's strategy around it, right? There's strategy around, how you distribute your content. Some people don't like getting pinged like 4 times in like 30 minutes, Like I noticed like one of my videos did really, really poorly. And it was probably because everybody's just like saturated, right? Everyone's just like, "Ah, I'm tired of watching this guy talk for like 2 hours today or whatever, right?" So I don't know if this fight looks pretty, pretty dicey. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Five people in my clan have quit in the past week saying the game takes too much time. Top 400. I mean, people have been saying it takes too much time for like forever. But yeah, this last week, I don't know. Nothing really changed this last week, right? Nothing really changed. So I'm still looking for the last charm in this stupid grim forest. Found the chest. Come on, where's the last charm? Still missing that last charm. Damn it. Which one of the new champs are you most excited for? Um, the dwarf looks pretty nice. Not gonna lie, the dwarf looks pretty nice. Yeah, my main complaint was that the base form is it feels stronger than the secondary form. Like if their forms were swapped, like the base form was the alternate form was the base form. I think that would be a lot better, like for arena purposes. But her kit looks pretty strong. Um, the new Argonite looks really good. The Void one. Not Hecaton, Tection. He looks pretty good. Like his kit looks too good almost. Like he has multi-hit AoEs on basically his whole thing. Like his whole kit. But yeah, he looks like a great void champion. That's for sure. Um get swole, bro. Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do. I need to piss off from the internet for a few years is fine. Yeah, that's right. Everything without speed goes. I would say so. Yeah, almost. It's okay to keep a couple pieces just for some builds. You might need to speed tune some teams. I mean, there was even like a point where people were like gearing champions a little bit slower to deal with Predator, I guess. I don't know. The Predator was, really slow, waiting for everyone to run out of Stone Skin, and then the Predator would attack. Um, so I don't know. Was it like full speed? Every champion, every piece of gear. It's always good to have a little bit of variety, but do I even lift? No, I don't really lift. No, but I need to be like active. I usually play some sports. I'm into like rec leagues and stuff. Um, but yeah, I do that like once a week. So definitely need to be a little bit more active. This is pre-work stream. Yeah, it is pre-work stream. Yep. I was up at 4:30 to start the stream. Actually, I was up at 4, but the stream started at 4:30. Takes me about half an hour to like wake up, get myself ready. Yeah, yeah. You know, the activity is going to be tough for to keep up, right? I mean, I run a top 200 clan, like a top 200 player power clan. Like we do competitive everything. And but honestly, like I've been clan leader for that clan for like 5 years. almost 5 years now. And I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot happen. Run that clan, built that clan up, and the biggest thing is just maintaining people's like. First of all, you have to maintain people's motivation. So if you're in a competitive clan, you have to maintain people's motivation, and then second of all, you can't burn them out. So it's like a balance between burning them out and maintaining engagement. So if you just said, "Oh, forget this, forget this, forget this. We don't care about CVC. We don't care about Chimera. We don't care about Hydra Clash. We don't care about all that. The only thing we care about is Siege." Like, let's say you had only that. We only care about Siege, but you don't care about anything else. So most of the time, people are not engaged in the game. They're not engaged in Hydra. They're not engaged in Chimera. Not engaged in CVC. They only care about Siege. Let's say you only care. Let's say you had a setup like that. I find that that's difficult to keep people caring about the game, right? Um, so you kind of have to be like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this week, but we're gonna take it easy on this week. Like for example, like Chimera is something that really we don't really care about. But obviously we try to be efficient. If we can win a bracket easily, then if the trials are bad, for example, we'll go for more damage. So we'll do that. And then, if it's a tough bracket for like Hydra, we'll take it easy, wait for another bracket. So we'll be efficient with our effort. But you want to try to make sure everybody's kind of engaged. Um, because I find like, but at the same time, like I said, you have to be laid back enough so that nobody's burnt out. So it's tough. It's tough to balance because there's so much to do, right? In this game, it's like you have to kind of focus on what you can. Um, do I have gear on everybody? Okay. Yeah, the rewards are ass, right? The rewards are so bad. Like Chimera is just so bad. So bad. You're up at 4:30 for work every day? Yeah. Yeah, me too. I'm up at 4:30 every day. Basically I do my raid stuff and then I go straight to work. No, 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 no running, no running. Minimal running. Just auto all your hydro keys, then I don't have to do manual keys. I play 8 app games, and this one is the only one that takes over an hour to do my daily stuff. Oh yeah, easily over an hour. Easily over an hour. Like sometimes I think like, oh, today was pretty fast. And then I realized that this is just like this is like the minimum daily stuff. This doesn't even include like the extra stuff. Um like I was trying to do Chimera yesterday. I was on the transit. I was on the transit to work and I was trying to do Chimera. And then like I failed or something. Like somebody died randomly or somebody got resisted or my shit got stolen, right? My buffs got stolen. And I was like, fuck. Well, that's a waste of time. That did nothing. That did nothing to progress my account. Um so yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. The RNG stuff, it sucks. Um oh, merciless. We gotta take this off. Yeah, I hate Chimera. They need I don't know what they need. I don't know what they need. I don't know what they need. I have no idea. What their plans are, I have no idea what their plans are. You play anything else besides Raid? No, I don't. I don't consider myself like a big gamer. Like I don't play a lot of games. Like I don't hop between games. I'm not like if you threw me at a gaming convention. Oh, that's why I had all the code hearts in here. Yeah, if you threw me in a gaming convention, fuck, that's why. Sorry, I'm being a dumbass here. Um, but yeah, if you threw me at a gaming convention, I wouldn't be somebody that like would be very gung ho about trying all the different games. You know what I mean? Like I'd just be like, oh, it's okay. So yeah, that's kind of how I describe myself. Oh, this is actually a pretty hard fight. I remember. Yeah, this is a hard fight. Does a turn meter fill all allies if enemies is below? No, I have to save that decreased speed for the boss when he opens up. Okay, here we go. There we go. Cooldown, decrease speed, lands. Heartseeker, land. All right, I think we got this. The decreased speed landed. Should be good. Increase speed. Brimstone, that's nice. Heartseeker. Camera rewards are shit. I barely do it. I mean, yeah, you still have to do it just to get the relics and stuff, but like, yeah, it's pretty shit. I mean, I can't really defend it anymore. I mean, it's not really worth defending, but it's yeah, it's pretty shit. Okay, please nobody die. There we go. Opened up. Decrease speed. All right, there we go. Easy peasy. It's a bunch of code hearts. Free to play, right, guys? Free to play. There you go. Pop. Coalition event is over. Generally forgot. I forgot. I did it on the day one, and I think I won. I did on day one, and I never did it again. And I think I won. Well, I didn't do it seriously again. I had to do it for some content, but I think we won. Oh yeah, we did. See, I was first place on day one, and literally, actually, this guy came out of nowhere. This Jib, Jib, he increased his number, but everybody was under 500K. So this guy came up out of nowhere. But I've been number one the whole time. Plan gold to buy energy. Yep, that's okay. 4-star basalt. Yep, I got the 4-star basalt as well. New void argonite looks effing crazy. Yep, he does look pretty good. How do you get off 6 stacks with one move? What's that thing called? That little hit. I forgot that blessing. It's that blessing. I'm just gonna collect this shit. There you go. That blessing. Sorry, I forgot what blessing it was. This one, Phantom Touch. Yeah, the extra little bonus hit. So these work against the shields, and because I have 6 stars, 100% chance. Beat you by 39 million. Yeah, I mean, you know, unless you have like, I think it's a pretty common number with Mikage Ninja. I don't know, Mikage Ninja teams. I think most people end up around 600, 700, 500, somewhere around there. Cruisin test a new void, fire dude, initial damage kind of mid. He's not another Sun Boy. Fair enough. I mean, he's not, you know, I didn't expect him to have crazy damage because he needed accuracy, right? Sun, like, you know, Solinar doesn't need accuracy, so you can just go all out damage on him. Well, I mean, he needs accuracy for his A1, but he, you know, he kind of doesn't need accuracy. But yeah, what is that guy called? Tech Leon, Fisher Flesh or whatever that guy is called. But yeah, he looks really good. Somebody that you would be happy to pull, I think. 50 mythical relics and turn into aspect of Suroth. Phantom touch count as extra hit against total guard. I think. Actually, I'm not too sure. I think so. I'm not too sure though, because okay. The other question is, does like War Master count as extra hits against total guard? That I didn't test. I'm not too sure, because Phantom touch I think works similarly to War Master, right? Because you get the percentage hit, percentage bonus damage equal to your attack. One turn receive bonus damage. I don't know. What do you guys think? It does? Yeah, take care, Silax. Have a good one. Choose either full damage or hybrid for lockout. Even full damage is not a lot of damage. Okay, fair enough. They need to add uncommon Argonites. Why do they lock quick battles in tag to upper ranks? I guess it encourages you to go and go and reach higher ranks. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Again, they have to balance the whole engagement thing, right? They can't have people disengaged. Because once people are disengaged, they stop playing the game. Which is true. It's true. Like you guys, we talk shit about Plarium all the time, but Plarium, they're like, you know, this game is like the leader, right, in the space, and whatever they do it with mostly purpose, and it works. It works for them, right? Um, you know, like we don't agree with their business practices sometimes, but they know how to extract. They know how to extract people's money. Okay, so let's see. We're still doing, what is it? Grim Forest, right? No, Grim Forest is done. Let's do Cursed City. What do you got? 3 left here. This one doesn't look fun. This one. This one. I think this one's just gonna be autoed. We'll just do the auto ones. Silver is not upper ranks. Rip. Man, these mythical chess pieces. Maris missions are killing me. Was the Empress soup worth it? Because now I'm broke and I have to skip the fusion. Top hero game dev, draw money way better. Having to be level 60 or something to auto send summon champs to storage. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Mm. We need a new mission track like Marius, but for a mythical. That would be cool. Yeah, why not? That would be cool. Marius has been out for like 2 years now, right? Over 2 years. Would be cool to get something else. New missions. But with new missions, they have to add new content. That's the thing, right? They can't just add new missions for existing content. So, they would probably add maybe a new mission track if there was new content. And right now, I don't, they released what they released last. Big content drop was Grim Forest. So that was the last one. And what kind of missions would you put for Grim Forest? Like complete, complete hard difficulty Grim Forest. Like that would be one of them, but that's not necessarily that, that much of that difficult. So, those missions would probably be, kind of over pretty quick, I'd say. All right, these guys geared. They're geared, just ready to go. Lethal gear. 18%. Shitty build, but it's probably good enough. Oh, Faction Wars hard. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Obtain Polara or something. Yeah, that would be kind of nuts. If that was like the last thing, obtain Polara. Yeah, that would be pretty tough. At least now you can skip fusions and get them later if you want. It's still pretty big opportunity cost, I think, because you're still having to trade in a fusion too. Because like let's say you skip one fusion and then later on you have to trade in a fusion to get it. And what if that fusion you trade in is, good, right? I don't know. So there's a little bit of, I don't know. Plarium has they yeah, they packaged it really well. They give us the option, but it's not like not perfect. I don't want to do that. What's this? Ugh, this one looks pretty ugly too. What's this? Okay, this one looks easy. Here, let's give Edward some showtime here. I like Edward. It's not truly free. Yeah, that's the thing. Faction Wars, Chimera, Grim Forest, all new since missions. Yeah, true. 9-piece Stone Cleaver. Oh, yeah. It'll be a while before we get another free mythical. Yeah, Anaxia doesn't look that great. Anaxia, she's in the game already, right? Yeah, some people already have her. She doesn't look that great. Not a big fan, but if you can get her relatively quickly, and people are getting her after like 4 months, like that's pretty quick, right? I think she's gonna be helpful, but she's not like, you're gonna not use her after a short while. I think return, provoke, leech. I mean, decent for Hydra. More leech stuff, and then she has a damage dealing form. Stone skin goes through stone skin. I don't know. It's just not enough for a mythical champion for you to commit books and stuff. It's not enough. She goes into S19. Oh, I see. Okay. Showcase some Edward in LA. Yeah, I like Edward. He's fun. He is fun. She looks great. Her kit is ass. Yeah. I remember when they first announced her and we are like reading her kit. And we're like, what the hell is this? We're like, what the hell is this? Freaking sucks. And then I was like, please, Plarium, don't give us this champion. Like, if you're gonna get we need some like good like free champions, like mission champions or like objective champions. Just because like how little like access like non-spenders have to like mythical champions, they have to be kind of impactful. Like Carnage is great, Empress is great, Mikage is great, and then you got this guy, Anaxia, Anaxia. I don't know, not that great. Do you know why only the first hit of those of Ethos on Amius destroys max HP? Maybe there's a cap. I'm not sure. Trade token is like a candy. Tastes like grapefruit. Edward and Basim help me Grim Forest hard. Nice, yeah. That's good. I mean, they're fine champs. Edward, Basim, they're fine champs. Yeah, I like Edward for even for arena, he's kind of fun. I mean, Edward helped me for faction wars, big time. He goes through the waves, right? 1K more points in Gear Hunters, and I have my 5-star Empress in the bag. Nice. Congrats. My inventory is full. My inbox is 14 empty spaces. I always fear I'll be getting rid of a piece I might need later. How do I get over that? Easiest way is let somebody else do it. You could also let a program do it. If you don't trust yourself doing it, let a program do it. Like RSL helper, it can auto, you can put in a cell file from a trusted person, and then you just let the cell file do it. Don't even think about it. You just do it. Like if you have like that mental block, I know a lot of people do. Like I do too, to some extent. But if you have that mental block stopping you from actually like gear cleansing, just think to yourself, have I used this piece in 6 months? Have I used this piece in a year? If you haven't, you probably don't need it. That's the thing. You probably don't need it. And unless it's like really special, where you can't like readily get it, any piece that you can readily get looks like from a dungeon, like you can farm it. Those just, unless they're top tier, they just go in the bin. But like special sets, like, Mercurial right now obviously is very hot. But any kind of special sets, Merciless, Supersonic, you don't get a lot of those pieces. Saving, being a little bit more loose with how good they are, you can hold on to it. But pieces that you can just farm, you can just let go because you'll probably get it back. And if you haven't used it in like a year, then you're probably not going to end up using it anyways. The other thing you could do is just gear up all your champions. Wait for the auto equipped and just gear up all your champions. Put your nice pieces of gear on champions you don't use, and there you go. Mule. It's called muling. So just mule your gear. So Pilar needs a buff. Oh, sorry, I forgot about Pilar. Yeah, she's just I forgot about her. I'm like, oh yeah, she's not very obtainable for most people. And when you obtain her, she's just not that good. Sucks. That's really sucks. That sucks. That's the sucky part about it. You think they'll get buffed? I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna get buffed. Good place to start is cleansing the top row. So yeah, so if I were to do like a quick demo for you, if you were to cleanse your stuff. So I have a bunch of gear in here, but most of it is unrolled because I'm getting ready for a enhancement event. So what I would do is go to filter, be like the most basic start, right? So you go to the bottom row, and then first thing you do is go flat stats, no percentage stats. So no percentage stats, right? Um, I'll move my head. So this is what you would do. And then you just basically delete it all. You could delete it all if you want. But there's probably a reason why I kept some pieces here. Like I kept this gloves, triple speed gloves. You just throw it on random, champs that need speed. So that's kind of why I keep it. I mean, I could just get rid of this at this point because I have so many pieces like this. This is like an instant sell, but I'm probably gonna roll it up to like 4 or 6 or 4 or 8 and then sell it. Same thing here. This is like an instant sell. But you could always try for the quad speed. So depending where you are in the game, like if you're like, looking for just speed rolls, like going for the quad speed might be okay. You can use it for an off piece. Also quad speeds on the bottom row is hard to get, like glove and chest. So for example, like I can roll it to 4. If it hits speed, I'll continue. There you go. I'll continue or hold on to it. If it doesn't hit the second one, then I just sell it right away. So that's kind of how I go through it. A glove like this that's in a speed set, of course I keep. Chest like this on a speed set, of course I keep. Same thing here. These are just instant sells, right? So like for example, this one snuck through, so it's just gonna be a sell. This one, triple speed, same kind of idea. And then I'm gonna keep these unrolled ones because I'm gonna roll them up later. Swift parry, I was gonna ore these at some point. That's kind of why I have them around. Perception, like these ones are going to be easy sells, unless they have like triples or worth oring. So none of these are worth oring. So like this one, triple speed, I'll hold that for a glove. This one triple speed on chest. I'll hold that for a chest. This chest no good. Boot no good. No good. No good. So those are all gone. This one triple speed. I'll hold on to that triple speed here on the frostbite. Sure. Lethal is planning to ore these just because the gloves. Protection. This one's not good enough. I need triples or better on most of these gear sets. So that was not good enough. This one's triple speed. Even though it's flat stat, I still hold on to it. This one's triple speed, flat stat, still hold on to it. Triple accuracy. This one's a quad, basically a quad. It's a 5-star quad. So I could like ore this and try to go for speed. It's possible. This one is a triple speed. This one is a triple speed 21. And then this one's a triple speed 20. So these are pretty low speed rolls, but still, they're still good speed rolls on bottom row pieces, which are harder to get. Or harder, yeah, harder to get. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So impulse, same thing, triple speed. It's a speed set, so you want speed rolls. This one's probably borderline, especially since I have this chest already. So I'll probably just get rid of this. But honestly, impulse set is just good. You just shoehorn it into like any kind of build. It's just kind of good. I'm gonna keep these unrolled pieces just because, like I said, gear enhancement event. This one triple speed is 18, 19. This one's turf. This one's turf, turf. This one's big triple speed one, 22. This one, no, that's no good. This one's triple speed for a merciless glove. I mean, sure. Barrel, triple speed, pinpoint, double speed, double speed. These are probably the best I have for pinpoint, so I'll probably just hold on to it. And then Mercurial, I have lots of pieces of Mercurial. So this is kind of just like how I would start my gear cleansing. So I'll just get rid of like the easy pieces. So these are the easiest parameters first. So the bottom row, with the flat HP, flat stats first. I just got rid of 15. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Frony needs another buff. Frony needs another buff. Mesimo needs another buff. All these chaps. Fjorad needs another buff. Yeah, Swift Parry's good. I mean, I have two champions in Swift Parry, right? I have Raphael in Swift Parry and I have Carnage in Swift Parry. So I mean, I can always use some better pieces. So that's kind of why, like, I have some laying around just if I wanted to like experiment or try to roll up some better pieces. Oh, let's play some live arena. I mean, season opener here. Yeah, old Diablo muling, that's right. Would you recommend if I farm a lot of Savage regen? Which stage should I farm? You mean farming Fire Knight, right? Farming Fire Knight, you generally want to farm the highest level you can. If you're farming normal dungeons, I would farm 24 instead of 25. If you're looking for gear, right? If you're looking for CVC points, 25 is better. If you're looking for dungeon efficiency points, 20 is better. But you're not going to get the best gear or most quantity of best gear. Brony is so bad. Epic level bad. What would you recommend? Hold on. I got Mikage as my first mythical fuse today. Good. Congratulations. Is it worth it? Book the second form as well? I would just book the first form. Second form's okay, especially if you use her for faction wars, because you're gonna need that stun, right? But the stun is always going to be 3-turn cooldown. And then this ability, you don't really need the cooldown reduction on it. You're not going to use it that often. You're just going to use this sleep and stun, control, sleep and stun, sleep and stun. And then in her base form, this ability, the ally attack, is the important one. So technically one book can get the job done. If you throw one book and it lands here, you're done. So you can save some books that way. So definitely don't do this. Don't load up all the books at once and then feed it in, right? You would just want to feed in one book at a time to land whatever you want to hit. So for base form, you want this cooldown reduction. And then for the secondary form, you don't even need to book out. But she's definitely use it. Definitely useful, man. Like I use her everywhere. I use her everywhere. Well, not live arena, not arena anymore. But when I first got her, I used her for arena a lot. But yeah, let's do some live arena. Let's have some fun. Rolling 4 to 8, really that good? It just saves you silver. That's all. It just saves you silver. You're just more efficient with the points, right? My best piece is a life set for quad roll speed. Nice. I mean, it doesn't matter. Whoa, look at this! Look at this guy. Why would you pick this Fabian? Interesting. So he doesn't have Crixia. He doesn't have Crixia, but he drew 5 Nices and 5 Galathiers. Why would you draw Fabian? Maybe he's taking Fabian away from me. Maybe that was his plan. Yo, look at this! Look at this guy. 6-star, 6-star, +4, +4. All right, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. This is how you start the season off. Oh, we might pick Crixia last. Fabian's better than Crixia. Not if I pick Crixia. Like if he opens Fabian and I have Crixia, then I pick Crixia. Then I have the advantage. Wow, look at this lineup. +4, 6-star Garo. +6. +2, Queen of Hearts, 6 stars as well. Wow. What a lineup. Stacked. Stacked to the brim. Oh man, I don't even know who to ban here. Uh, Actually, you know what? I'd rather fight this team than fucking fighting Solinar Baek. Like that nonsense. I'd rather fight this team than fight Solinar Baek. Although he got rid of Carnage, which is like one of the he got rid of Carnage, which is one of the ways I can deal with this. But still, I'd rather fight this fucking team than Solinar Baek any day. I can't really do too much. I need to kill this Garo. Yeah, I need to kill this Garo. How do you get that extra turn here? Is it over? I guess it's over. Man, that sucks. Now you got the unkillable. Oh, is it Chrono Cube? Okay. I'm like, how do you get that extra turn? Yep. Got the block revive? No, he used it already. Nope, there you go. Oh man, pretty fun. Pretty fun first fight. Yeah, look at this guy. Look at this whale. Look at this whale, man. Pretty fun first fight. All right, take care, Danny. That's a free to play friendly arena team for everyone to use in their first year. At least you didn't lose points. Oh, so this guy's coming in with Fabian and Crixia. Okay, so we could run Glacea this run or this fight. Finally getting serious about Marius. I have a long way to go. Yep. 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 Marius, yeah, you need the blessings and all that stuff. It's really crazy. Ezio, interesting. Could run something like this. Double protection with the cleanse. Might be okay. Double protection against the lockout. Um yeah, sure, let's run that. Don't have Stormcaller, yeah. +1 Ezio. Okay. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's the speed. He's going after the speed lead. I might still go first. I might still go first. He has a 19% aura with a small banner. I don't have an aura or a banner, but I have a horse. I might still go first. I don't know. His account might not be that strong. The game stall out. I told you guys. I told you guys. The horse. Look, my horse beat him with the. He has a banner with the speed aura, and my horse is faster than it. But I can't really do anything. Guess I can freeze some of the guys. Yeah, Mercurial. Am I locked out? I think I prevented the lockout, right? So I don't think I'm locked out. Oh man, did Glacea prevent that lockout again? No, she did not. Yeah, I mean, the account difference is vast. The account difference is vast in terms of just the gear stuff. So like yeah, my Marius was going first without a speed aura, without the banner. So have they hinted that they are going to rebalance, aka buffing red Lego relics? Yes, they have. They mentioned that it will happen. When? No idea. Yeah, yeah. They said it a while ago. Yeah. Yeah, Crixia and Fabian again. Very interesting. I guess we'll run the same kind of. We'll run the same setup. My horse is like 375. He has a 3-star banner with a 19 aura. So yeah, minus like 20 speed, 25 speed or so. So like 350 horse. Is it faster than his champions? Nope. It's not faster than his Fabian. And increase cooldown. So we did get our stuff cooled down, which sucks. Can we steal his stone skin? Nope. Protected. Uh, hmm, this is not gonna work. I guess we got Termir boost. Septimus. Yeah, I I feel like Septimus is probably gonna still suck. Like he's not. I don't think Septimus is a better option than the other champions, but like the other max HP champions. But I'll probably test him out. I'm more interested in testing out Yoshi. I think Yoshi is gonna be great. Oh, we stole the stone skin. Crazy. GG. Okay, so he goes the horse. I just got the Embers 5-star soul, and I have him. Stone Skin Lethal 9k HP, 299 crit damage. Nice. Okay, good. He was testing Septimus. He was hitting for 500k. Um, like in PvP. Sorry, in PvP. Oh wow, 500k in arena, really? That's serious damage, man. Okay, I gotta check that out. But I think for PvE, like the max HP stuff, I don't think it's gonna be that great. Like he's not gonna replace, he's not gonna replace the main guys that we use for max HP hits. Holy cow, this lineup. Um, I mean, we gotta get rid of Bayek, otherwise we're just gonna lose. Okay, sure. Unfortunately, if I knew he was gonna pick nice, then I would have picked somebody to go through block damage. But I guess he has Stormcaller, Marius. This guy's account's probably like off the charts, right? Yeah, Stormcaller. Fuck, stupid ass shit. Got lucky. Got lucky there. Everyone talks about Bayek. Yeah, he's fucking annoying as hell. Oh my god, look at the resistance on this guy. Oh my god, I couldn't touch it. The resistance. I couldn't touch it. All right, at least we can block revive this Marius, I guess. Or should we just try to kill everybody? Maybe we should just try to kill everybody. Okay, we'll go right into this this nice, I guess. His secondary form goes through unkillable, not block damage. Ah, look at this BS, guys. So Carnage is gonna die. Oh, look at that clutch decreased defense. That decreased defense, so clutch. Such a clutch decreased defense. Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here, bud. Get that shit out of here. He knew it was coming. He knew that A1 was coming. There you go, man. +4, plus everything. Get that shit out of here, man. Empress with the carry, yeah. Easiest match. Shit. So funny. Big hit by Empress. Yeah. No, it's the decreased defense. The decreased defense dropped him just enough. And then we went for the jugular. Okay, we'll do that. That account worth more than your horse? Sure. I have the Empress and Malefic Talon, which gives him 26 crit damage HP. Would it be better to put a wand on him? I like the wand personally because it protects him from stupid shit like stuns, and the occasional sheep. The Talon, the little bit of damage, I don't think is really worth it, but uh-oh. Oh, I'm feared. It's a pretty big loss here. Nope. He can't transform because the horse is going to kill him. And he's not going to kill anybody with his base form here. Oh, he's just going to die. Oh my god, he actually killed the horse? Really? Your first mythical was Mina. Yeah, Mina doesn't seem that great. Ooh, one hit that Predator, 132k. I think both hits by Empress were like 90k, close to 100k. Oh, nice. Yeah, you know, that's that five star showcase right there, baby. 45 crit damage. Boom. Is Live Arena Metals into Hydra still the first? I mean, it depends where you're progressing, right? Like you can put in Faction War, you can Curse City. All those areas are really important. Finished my first Titan event, got Embers 5 star, sold 99 fragments. Nice, congrats. That's gonna be a big champion for you when you pull him. What do you think of the new mythical dwarf? I like her. I think she's really good. I think she's really good. I haven't tested her yet, but her kit reads really good. Um, my biggest knock was basically her base form should be her alternate form so that she's less susceptible to lockouts because her base form looks like it hits way harder. So it's probably more of an arena setup. But that's kind of like my only negative about her. I think her kit's really strong. What do you think of the new mythical dwarf? Yeah, is Lazarus still used in Endgame? That's a good question. He's actually somebody that you don't see too much, I think, nowadays. Turn meter boosting, like in general, is kind of like a little bit lower because of Mercurial. You really need those multi hits to deal with Mercurial. I think we still ban Fabian here. I like Donnie. I still like Donnie. Palace has a cleanse, right? Palace has cleanse, revive, fervor, turn meter, shields. Sometimes I forget. So many champions, like every week. New champions. New champions, guys. New champions every week. Oh, damn. Harima's on the field too. That kind of sucks. Harima versus Carnage. Shit, I might lose everybody here. No, 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 no. You forget about Donatello, my friend. You forget about Donatello. There's that magma shield. Gotta kill this. There we go. Haven't used. Got Beard. I got Beard and he's new. Who's Beard? What are some ideas for using a second Theodosa? Second tag team or a siege defense. Yeah. Theodosa is like nuts. You bring Donnie in most of your fights. Yeah, I do like Donatello quite a bit. Mine is geared pretty well, I'd say. And he handles a lot of situations. Like he's good against lockouts, he's good against Predator, because his passive will protect champions from his single target block revive. So if you're not thinking about it for a second, like you could lose track of it. Like for example, that last player, like he just threw his single target block revive, and then Donatello's passive saved him, right? So Sylvan Watchers. Oh damn, he picked Carnage too. That sucks. I was gonna pick Carnage. I guess I'll pick Empress. I guess. Although Empress doesn't play well against Carnage. I think I have to pick Harima here. Okay. Interesting. Interesting pick. Yeah, I pick Carnage pretty much full time. I pick him like all the time. Mercurial stacks everywhere. Pick Edward. Edward would probably get like trampled in a lot of situations. You just get trampled. Yeah, I need to block debuffs up to protect against Carnage. He can steal our buffs, but oh man, really? Double remove? The Mercurial stack protecting the removal of that stuff is really nasty. Okay, at least Carnage is down. Now we gotta deal with this Hecaton guy. He's got the single target. No, he's locked out. Okay, that's huge. That was a huge miss there. Yep, GG. But he almost beat me there. Um because what happened? Hilvi somehow shook off that stun. She shook off that stun. I think it was this. I think it was this. Resurgent, she shook it off because she was supposed to be stunned, I think, by that Hecaton. Did you guys see that? Or provoke? Yeah, she was supposed to be provoked, but then she shook it off, right? Posted especially a while ago on the Marius missions. Do you know where it's posted? In a video description or UNG Discord? It's in a video. Just type in Marius on my channel. You'll find the video where it shows the Marius missions. Oh yeah, Carnage. You just build them with higher accuracy, I guess, less damage. Damage is kind of nice though. I know we don't like pyramid business, but what are some of the things that make you enjoy raid so much? It's hard for me to explain that to a new player. um, well, it looks cool aesthetically. The game looks great. Polished, clean. Um, I like, obviously there's a lot of things to do. A lot of people complain that there's too many things to do, but you don't need to do everything. But having the option there for people, it's great. So you can always find something to do in the game that you like. So that's something. Um, and yeah, the game is challenging in that it doesn't give you a lot of stuff, but I think it gives you enough so that everybody could still progress, right? It might not be as easy or straightforward because sometimes you got to think out of the box, be a little bit creative with how to tackle some content and with limited rosters. But I think that's kind of like the fun of it too. Sure. Let's give Empress a little bit more playtime. Turtles. We'll try to deal with the carnage. 0-star carnage. My account's pretty outdated for LA. Would you say building Alice would be nice for the meta? Would lockout and 2 hit for Mercurial? Yeah, Alice is not bad. She's gonna suffer from affinity issues, because for the lockout and stuff. I'm gonna try to steal some stuff here, and we got it from the carnage. Alice is not bad, yeah. But it honestly depends what kind of options you have, right? If you don't have much options, then not really much you can do. Not going to be able to one tap the Carnage here, so let's see if we can just inflict maximum damage. Oh, we can kill a bunch of stuff. That's kind of nice. Trivia dungeon stuff. It's just going to be an opportunity for the content creators to have a little fun. Um, yeah, it's just an opportunity for the content creators to have a little fun. We're gonna get some promos and stuff, some free stuff. Um, Terminator boost? No, reset. Oh, right. She has synergy with Hilvi. That's pretty cool. I'll save the strip here, I think. I think he has he has a cleanse. Let's see if I can one tap the Gauth here. Nope. Those are big wings. Yeah. Hard to see. There you go. He is constantly kind of getting controlled here by the freezes. He has 2 cleansers, but he's constantly getting controlled. There you go. But now he's going to lose his old team again. Like, we're eventually going to get like a block revive or something. I think, I hope. Oh, that's it. That's it. The reviver's dead. That's it. All right, GG. Glacea, guys, don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this champion. She's amazing. Oh, she's amazing when it works. She's amazing when it works. When it doesn't work, she's not so amazing. Sorry, one sec. It's a long grind to get stuff. Yeah, it's a marathon, right? Like, you know, a lot of people like I read a lot of people say like, "Oh, I've been playing this game for 1 year and I haven't done this, this, and this." I'm like, "Okay." Like, this game takes like fucking forever, man. Like, this game takes forever. And it was even worse like years ago. It was way worse. Less content in the game, of course, back in the day, but like it was way worse. Way worse. It just took forever. There was just no options. Nowadays, at least there's like options to go through content, but you know, you do have more content. But you know, as long as you're progressing, then it's all good. Did she get a buff? Yeah, Glacea got a buff. She's amazing. Yeah, she's way better, way better. Previously, she was like Vault Guardian for sure, but nowadays she's really good. PvP good and good for PvE too. So definitely helpful in like faction wars and very helpful in arena. Yeah, the fun as free to play is seeing your progress. Yeah. And honestly, any new champion you get, like when you're free to play, when you get a new champion, it really feels impactful, right? It's like, wow, like you got this new champion and you're excited because it could, you know, help you, right? So that's one of the big things. Like you really gotta, yeah, it's like that level of excitement coming from pulling something new. Like if you're just spending money in the game and like wailing out, you have everything, right? It's not really exciting anymore. What is exciting to you? Like beating up people? I mean, like in arena, I don't know. Kind of like lose the excitement, right? Looks like I have to pick a I want to pick the chicken here just because we have to deal with block damage and stuff. And Carnage is the trouble spot here. He's gonna get rid of Fabian. Yeah, yeah. People have gifted me accounts. People have gifted me accounts before, and I rejected them because there's no point. Like, I'm not gonna play your account. I don't want to play your account. I just want to play like my account, my own progress. But that's just me. Some people is different. Damn. Mm, can Empress? I don't think he can one tap the Marius just by transforming. Very doubtful. I probably die on this Empress. Damn it. Not a great spot. Yeah, not a great spot. We killed the Reviver, but he can bring him back with the A2 or the A3. The A3, sorry. Yeah. We're locked out. That sucks. Can we kill somebody here? Nope. You can't kill her because she's gonna revive. Oh, it's gonna block revive the Hilvy. Is that it? That might be it. Ah, that's it. All right. Tough fight. Locked out. Yeah. What did we do? Oh, we did 8 wins today. That's pretty good. We did 8 wins. We only lost to that crazy account. The +4 Galathier, +4 Nice, +4 Garo. We lost that one. And then we just lost to this guy. I mean, we got outsped and stuff, but pretty good fights. We got eight wins today. So 100% win rate. How's this possible? Well, I guess that is possible. 100% win rate. Yeah. 12 battles, 11 battles, 15 battles. Hmm. It's all suspect, guys. It's all suspects. So much boosting happening, all suspect. Just joking. I think I'm at a point when I get a new champion, it's meh, not the same as it was before when I first started. Yeah. Same. Same guys. I pulled 3 legendaries on the weekend from ancient shards. Good legendaries. Did nothing for me. The other like the week before, I pulled 4 legendaries from like 10 sacred shards. Nothing. Did nothing. Is it ridiculous? Like it just doesn't help like at my stage in the game. Like I've been playing for so long, obviously. It's not, it's less likely to help. Less champions are likely to help, but yeah, there's just so much stuff, right? Like random stuff, and it's hard to get stuff that you're excited for. But yeah. Double account. Well, me only one account is long term. Like I play 2 accounts. My like right now, like on stream, I've just been like talking with one account, but I've been playing with my second account as well. We can do some live arena on my second account, like while we're here. See, look, this is my second account. Like while I was, playing on my main account, I did 50k CVC points, basically just grinding like tag team arena. You see tag team arena getting grinded here. But yeah, we can do some live arena on this account. This account's not as well put together. Definitely not well put together. But I would say the gear is somewhat somewhat comparable. Not the same, but gear is somewhat comparable. Resources obviously a lot different, but still plenty of resources on this account. Billion silver, 6.5k gems. Low on shards actually, 34 sacred shards. Books, lots of brews, pretty good amount of books too. Um, yeah, it's basically just like a still an end game, free to play account. Still need to get the Empress Soul. Am I there yet? Yeah, I'm still pretty far away. So I need 2,000 points. 2,000 points. That's like 2,600 energy. So I gotta grind that out. Dragon or spider? I guess we can put 2,600 energy into spider, I guess. Fuck, that sucks. I really don't want to do that. Yes, I have to. Could go dragon. Not gonna really get much. Yeah, maybe we'll go dragon. It's not worth a lot of CVC points. That's why. Oh, we could go Fire Knight. Fire Knight's pretty decently quick. Continue. How many battles? 2,600 divided by 40. So 60 battles. Sure. All right, let's play some live arena. So yeah, we got some champs. They're geared out. Not as well, but still pretty decent. Just making sure everybody's geared out. Don't really use him. I got Polara a few days back. Been testing her and feel like she's not as bad as people say. Doesn't she have a perfect synergy with Tormund Hilvi? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Definitely not as lot. Definitely not a lot of people have tested Polara, right? Because not a lot of people have her. So there's going to be some synergies that you probably find that people haven't mentioned yet. But I don't think she's that bad. I mean, people will probably say she's bad because the amount of effort it takes to get her, like it takes a lot of effort, right? And then she's just not really worth the effort, I guess. Um, but she has two decent forms. I don't know how well they work well together. They don't seem to work that well, or I forgot. I play tested her a long time ago. Holy cow! Look at this. Yeah, I guess we banned Solinar. He's banning Marius. Okay. Mm, no, I mean, yeah, I don't feel like I would be using Mavara like 5-star soul. I don't think I was gonna be using her, so I just passed on her 5-star soul. Just to save resources. I don't know. Maybe that's a mistake. Barely do math. Oh shoot. I think I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake there. I wasn't planning to do the A3. I was planning to transform, but always go for the guarantee rewards. Nice general statement. Okay, so it's over. Both DPS is gone. Both DPS is gone. The monkey. Solinar needs a nerf. Yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He does need a nerf, doesn't he? All right, let's go. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I don't play a lot of arena on this account. We only got we're at 5.5K. New matchmaking point system coming out. I think it's going to be easier to climb, and then once you hit 1320, the system brings it back to parity. So like wins and losses are going to be the same. Um, I mean that's their first attempt at fixing things, so we'll see what happens. Uh, sure. Choose your best support in PvP. Mm-hmm. You need to decide between my account with Big versus my other account with Alaz and Harima. Which one's better long term? Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. Hmm. Here, let's give Raglan a little showtime here. Or Donnie and Priva. Yeah, I mean in that case, yeah. In that case, Mavera is gonna be definitely very high priority for your account. I think I locked out everyone. Maybe a weak hit against Donnie. Damn, my guys are pretty slow. Oh, Maris died. Shit. The blessing? Life harvest. Full reset's pretty nice. Damn, that cleanse. That cleanse is gonna do us in. He's locked out. He can only A1. Okay, good thing we survived. Big heal. Like, good thing, like, his Nice is not, like, crazy built. If it was crazy built, then we would have a lot of difficulty here. But it doesn't seem like his Nice has a lot of damage. He has 9-piece Mercurial, but he doesn't have crazy damage. She has 2-turn Enfeeble. Nice. There we go. All right, we got it. Yeah, all 3 hits. It's kind of weird. You got to target somebody fat enough to take all 3 hits. People started banning her instead of Fabian, even at 18k points. She's troublesome to deal with for some players. Who are we talking about? Who are we banning? Who is she? Are we talking about Maria? Oh, Mavar. Oh, Mavar. Sorry. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, she's kind of like that, kind of like Theodosa-ish, you know, kind of Theodosa-ish level. Kinda. The constant healing, the veils, the unkillable. Eventually they're gonna release like more like champions that go through unkillable. That's what I would think. So that's kind of like one way to deal with it. But mm, yeah, exactly. Free to play Theodosa. Yeah. Good relics. Damage relic, wand is good. Um, Death dealer, I think, is probably Death dealer might be like best in slot because that means his stone skin removal won't weak hit. There's definitely some trouble here for sure. It's my Donatello. Chronophage stone skin. Chronophage stone skin high resistance. Oh, can't really do anything here. Yep, I can show it. Yep. I'm not sure where we are for the Maria stacks. Oh, she died, but then she has a relic that keeps her alive. Hey Nathan, what's up, man? It's funny he leaves. He- His own mercurial champions made himself leave. He's like, ah, fuck this. That's pretty funny. His own mercurial champions is like, fuck this. It's so funny. He's sick and tired of watching his own mercurial guys um do nothing. Why leave? I don't know. He's just tired of it, man. How much res do you think would be enough for a good Mavar build since she also does increased resistance? 7k points. I would imagine like 500-600 would be pretty good for like 7k points. 500-600 with the resistance should be able to cover a lot. But you need her to like you need her to be good without taking a turn, right? Because how can you apply increased resistance if you're locked out? So you need her with decent base high resistance already. So sorry, somebody's asking about Donatello. So this is my Donatello. Yeah, it's a pretty good build. Run him with Volcardiac Heart, just give him a little bit of resistance. Volcardiac Heart is just really good just for survivability. And of course, starting with the Magma Shield is kind of nice. Lightning Cage just to protect Stone Skin from getting ripped off. And then Mastery is down to Unshakable for some extra resistance. And yeah, so this is the build: Chronophage and Stone Skin. So the immutable stack protects him against not Crixia, Fabian. Crixia can rip it off, right? Wait, I forgot which one rips it off. Was it Fabian rips it off, or was it Crixia rips it off? Check. I think Crixia rips it off. But he's also positive affinity against both of the popular lockouts, so pretty good. He probably lost count of Maria, yeah. Yuki Master or Master Hero for what? For like revives? Reviver? Yuki Masa is not really a reviver. I don't know. I don't consider him a reviver. I don't think Yuki Masa is that good as a reviver, but he does bring like other things. Like he's got a good A1 block actives. He's got a freeze here as well. This ability is actually has a lot going on. It deals damage. It's decent for damage. It goes through block damage, and it brings a freeze, and it has a chance to revive. So there's a lot going on this in this ability. It's good, and his A1 is good. His A3 can smack, but it's situational, right? But it can smack. His passive is not that great. Passive not that great. Could be better. As reviver, Masa Hero is amazing as a reviver. I don't know. Watch some of the showcases and then make up your own mind. But I think he's amazing. Do you think we'll get Ignore Mercurial Champion? Yes, almost certainly we'll get that. But I don't know any right now. But almost certainly we'll get it eventually. The new Void Lego champ that's coming out in a new faction that can lock out is insane. I saw Cruisin play test yesterday or test server. He can solo teams by himself. Um, Cruisin with his gear can solo a lot of teams. Like he was soloing teams with Sabriel. He was like, if he can solo teams with the new Void champion, I'm pretty sure he can solo teams with a bunch of different champions or dual teams. His gear is so good. His gear is really good. And a lot of the teams that on the test server are not kitted out properly. Some of them are missing gear. Some of them are just kind of like meme teams. Um, yeah. So not saying that he's fighting those meme teams. I'm sure he's fighting everybody and he's just mopping everybody. But Cruisin's like, top 100 like gear in the game, right? Top 50 in the gear in the game, somewhere around there, right? I would say maybe top 50. But yeah, it's kind of unfair, and the competition he's fighting against is not top 50 level, right? Like, but yeah, the new dude is great for sure, no doubt, no doubt. Yukimasa? Yeah, he is fine. He's fine for sure. His passive makes him really good too. Yeah, for sure. He has an account built to mop. Yeah. He was fighting trash. That's disappointing. I expect him just to go down the list and just mop everyone, right? But that's a little disappointing that he was just fighting trash. Anyways, I'm out of tokens. But yeah, I'm gonna do some playtesting for today, and I think today we'll do like Septimus and Yoshi. We'll see if I can make a video or something. I gotta get ready for work, or I gotta get some work done. So that's gonna be it for the stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We got a pretty good length here today, almost 4 hours. So yeah, appreciate everybody in attendance. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for future content. We try to do daily uploads and all that stuff. Make sure you guys like the stream if you guys already haven't. Yeah, thanks for participating in the conversation. Always fun time. Septimus buff is insane, but is he actually insane? We'll see. Yeah, have a good day. Have a good day, everybody. Whether you're getting off work, having lunch, or starting work. So we'll see you guys. See you guys later. All right, take care.